Okay, when you are in your sympathetic go-go-go mode, the clinical trials and tests shows that cognitively you don't think as rationally as you should. So all decisions that you take is either emotionally based, fear-based. So if you really think about the decisions that you take in your sympathetic go-go-go fight-flight mode because you're under tremendous stress and that, you're not taking a decision from a deep subconscious where you absolutely tap into your higher intuition. Like for example, I've got a lawyer that comes to me. He works on a lawyer and an advocate. They work on South Africa's biggest murder cases. When we decompress the central nervous system, they have an internal radar, an intuition that guides them of who's lying and who's not lying, where to go and search. Artists, for example, come and once we decompress the central nervous system, put in balance, they have an intuition for creativity like next level. It's unbelievable how it opens up your creativity and source. You're just knowing this higher wisdom that we all have within ourselves, but it gets blocked from stress and trauma. Cognitively, you are not thinking as you should optimally to serve you and anyone else, especially as a business owner. So it's very important. I cannot begin to stress this enough. You must stress and decompress after every day the central nervous system. Get the central nervous system in homeostasis, other nothing else is going to change. Now, how do we do that? First of all, blast oxygen. Oxygen tanks, we've got pods here. You sit in it for half an hour and it pushes as much as possible oxygen into the cells, and it releases the toxins. And when you release the toxins, then you get less inflammation, and also you get more energy. You just drop the weight. You're absolutely, because remember, excess weight is inflammation and it's toxins in your central nervous system. You're more energized, you sleep better. And then we do TRE, tension and trauma anxiety release exercises, where we teach you and the body how to shake out all this excess cortisol and adrenaline that's lodged in your limbic brain. So it's neurogenic tremors through your central nervous system that's far greater than any exercise or any other technique in the world. It's in 60 countries all over the world. Psychologists and integrative medical doctors make use of this as one of their number one therapies. So it's oxygen, it's TRE, it's breath work. Combining your breath with senses. What does in the cool, in the fresh, in the I've got this, and out the fire, out the pressure cooker. Because when you put your hand in front of your mouth and you breathe out, it's hot. It's the inflammation. So whatever you're thinking, the body follows. So now when you breathe out the pressure cooker, you breathe out the inflammation. Now you're feeling, and now you're connecting to yourself, because now you're at peace. Now you feel calm. Now you feel safe. You cannot connect to yourself if you don't feel safe. And what makes you feel safe? Flipping the switch from sympathetic to parasympathetic. That's the quickest to connect to yourself, to Source, to Holy Spirit. Getting connected with your faith. But the more you're in fear mode, sympathetic, the more you're disconnected from your faith go. If you want to be connected more to your faith and feel the Holy Spirit move in your life, in every single decision, getting divine guidance, you need to flip the switch from sympathetic to parasympathetic more. And every time you're in parasympathetic, you connect. And do that more and more every day, you can have a hotline to the other side. I've seen it with all our clients. So that's where we come in, we do psycho-spiritual counseling to help people to connect to their higher self through these tools and techniques. And then, of course, detox the body. Cleanse the body of man-made crap foods that affect your digestion, irritable bowel, bloatedness, all of this gluten intolerance. Honestly, it's only because, and remember, the English always says when they're upset or they're emotional, I'm so gutted. This is the first place that you feel stress. Remember, sympathetic is your go-go-go mode. Your parasympathetic is your rest and digest mode. So the first place you'll feel, you're not sleeping better when you're stressed, and you have irritable bowel or digestive issues. Okay, so that's how you know. If you want to solve that, people come and they say they want to do colonics. I said, no. First of all, you need a holistic approach. First, we need to stress manage you. You need to flip the switch. You need to understand how does the central nervous system work. This is the big thing If you don't check in my retreat, any other retreat you check in any in the world, make sure they teach you how the central nervous system works. Otherwise, you're just going to waste your money. Because the central nervous system, the engine room, the core of getting you out of oxidative stress, which is the common denominator of all disease, inflammation in the body. So it's really about releasing toxins from the lymphatic system, getting you to super absorb your nutrition, absorb your hydration, so you can get out of oxidative stress. Okay, so flip the switch between sympathetic stress mode and your calm rest and digest mode. So we use oxygen, therapy such as TRE, breathwork, the psycho-spiritual coaching that I give you to how to connect the breathwork to source, so you can connect again to a higher source to teach you that you've got this, that you are enough, that you are divinely guided, you are not alone in this life. Otherwise you feel disconnected, and that's when you reach out to coping mechanisms.